Janet. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go, here we go.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We made more power rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Give me that touch of my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. So the man don't feel it no more. You been drumming a minute, but can't steer it no more. On the way, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it bliss? What you don't wanna see more? No, you wanna see more, but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. And we're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Williams from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Kevin fired there to bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Again, it's Bigsby. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
3rd and short, Daniels. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many corners can make that stop.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Williams on 1st down. Has his man. It's the Michigan rookie. Give him 32 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Swift gets it on the option. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 19. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Williams will look to throw. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Kane Majerano makes the play. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, did they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in the enemy territory.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Fires right away, but incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Come on, come on. Hey, cut me race.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
To the left and hauled in by Odunze.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
From the 21. That's to Odunze again. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bears first down.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying grounded with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him a 3rd down and 6 to go. Here's Williams. That one connects. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
First and goal, Chicago.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Swift can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense in the hurry up here. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Now Williams. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Commanders can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
Shotgun give now to Bixby. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the gun, Daniels escapes the pocket. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And progress finally halted as he picks up a chunk. The new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Daniels now. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception. And some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They run it again with Bixby. And that's good for a gain of 5. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Trap to 60, trap 60, trap 60.
Daniels. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Daniels on 1st down. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the 31. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready?
Imagine the weather's playing a role here. Instead of trying a field goal, they're going to go for this.
Let's go now. 18, fight, press all 80. 19 tight, 19 tight.
4th down, here's Daniels. Throwing this back in the end zone. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Bears, hoping to get the scoring started soon. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Williams to throw. It's on target to Moore. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 23. Brought in right side by Moore. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And the Bears.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Has it in close. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra points sent in through the rain. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line for second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He puts everything behind this one. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Daniels throwing on third. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Daniels from the pistol. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Zay Frazier has it.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Santos kicking off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now.
They give up the guts of Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no... on that first down play.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
The 24-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
70. Cowboy, 70 range, 70 range, 79 Bronco.
Throwing now, Daniels. That's him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Third and short, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. Looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Daniels back to throw. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 now. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
QB keeping this one, turn into the option on 3rd and short. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
He comes through big here, 9 yards and 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Hand off here for Bigsby. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Come on. 60 Vikings. 18 Cardinal. Come 19.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Buying some time left. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They did a good play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
2nd and 8. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Go.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. To throw, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's calling his own number again. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Nabs along that sideline, Samuel. And he goes out of bounds, but not before a very healthy gain there, partner, but still not enough. They've got third down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Daniels from the gun on third down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Let's go. Drop 60. Drop Cougar 19. 18. 5 in.
He's back to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
2. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 Charger. 19 Lion.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Complete to his back, take Bigsby. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They've got first down from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
60 back. Let's go now. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. 79 Broncos. Go.
Again, Daniels to the air. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
First down from the red zone. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. The 40.
imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tail on this quarterback. He's either getting away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Come on.
On second and 10 now, Daniels. Flushed out to his left. Now he takes it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Cup 19.
It's third and 2. Now Daniels. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. Give him 3 on that game. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Getting out to his left. He calls his own. Daniels hit. He lost the football. Bears say they got this one, and they did.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
First down. Here's Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears have likely locked up the win right there. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders nothing. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Hauled in by Lane. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 5 at the 31-yard
From
line.
the 31. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Complete beyond the marker. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
At the 50-yard line.
Daniels is going to throw again. Throwing the out route complete. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
First down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. To the air again, Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Flushed out of the pocket. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Dragon 60. Cowboy 80. Ready.
3rd and short, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the fumble recovery is made. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Bears nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. 2nd and 3 now. Working from the gun, Williams. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And they get a touchdown. Defense scores and gives them some small hope here. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, Brock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Still some time left. Most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back. The Commanders think they've got it. Yes, they did get it back. Okay, they pulled it off. Now they have one final gasp. Either get into the end zone or leave here with the L.
How many times do we see?
And he got there in time. He's taken down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That's an incredible sack, Kate, from them. It does more than just back them up a mile on 2nd down. There's an immediate sense of desperation that comes from an offense. You can just feel it as a quarterback in the huddle. When you take a sack like that, now they got to dig themselves out of this hole.
Escapes the pocket. That's low and bounces short of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
To throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Okay, ready?
Well, they were lucky to survive that dropped interception, but the game's still on the line here. This is fourth down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Seventy Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here he is to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
A handoff left for Swift. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Here's Swift on second down. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Got to figure out this third down here. Looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. From the left hash, 54 yards out. He goes right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a two-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now. Black Ultra. Sticky, green, set.
First throw for the backup now. Escapes the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First and 10.
Throwing from the gun here. Nabs along that sideline. Samuel. All right, so he stops the clock, but seconds still ran off on a gain of, only 3 or 4.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners, as with that, we sign off from D.C.